sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Fielded at the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They're going play action. Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's cut at the 4. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He'll throw it yet again. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they'll be let out by their 4th-year quarterback.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw now.
exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be Raider football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll throw to begin this drive. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, puts a sack on the board.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing from the gun here. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. They'll run here on first down. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Setting up a throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Throwing off the play fake here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Touchdown! 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Slot man in motion right. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll get this one to Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Pass play now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. And they take him down right along the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Punting muted out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Here's a throw. He fires one deep down the right. They connect on the deep shot. How about a big hit of 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs?
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the Jets disagreeing with the call on the field, and yep, they're going to have them take another look at it.
Is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They go play action here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jets get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Give to the fullback, diving straight ahead. Decent gain here, but short of the first. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. That's taken in at the 42. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. We've reached halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 31-8 was the final.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. This return makes it up to the 25. So here's the Jets offense getting ready to start our third quarter. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They're running the option, short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up 3rd and right around 8. He's going to throw this one. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Raiders get to it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Brown with a return here. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's why you often see some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got it at the 24. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets out to begin another drive. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Only one quarter left before we send one of these. Let's see what they went with on third down. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing now on first down. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Second and 6 coming up here. Dropping back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air now on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up in the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Now looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. They'll run here from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders authoring a blowout here. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll throw it. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets offense now set to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Raiders take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Jets' 11-yard line.
Simple dive up the middle. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. They get 2 out of the run, but it's going to be 4th and 9.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.